Hello, my lovies. So, I was tagged by Karin in Happiness is Homemade in at Happiness is Homemade. Oh my gosh, it's getting off to a good start already. In the 20 questions tag. So, I am here to go through with that. So, thank you, Karin. I appreciate that, and let's let the fun begin. Number one, what does your name mean? The last I knew it meant something like consecrated to God or dedicated to God or something like that. Um, so, yeah, my full name is Elizabeth, and that's what it means as far as I'm aware. Number two, where are you from? Way up north in Wisconsin. Yes, I am from Wisconsin. Been here my whole life. Where were you born? Some people wonder if it was in a barn, and most days it is not. I was actually born in a hospital um, south of where I live now, and so yeah. But since I think that's like one of my secret questions for some of my accounts or something, I don't think I'm gonna go into more detail. What would your name be if you were a boy? I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue.
Robert.
Robert. My daughter suggested Robert. um, I I don't know. Probably something biblical, knowing my mom, but I'm not sure. Yes, dear. My daughter's here. Okay. Number five. What is my biggest accomplishment? Excuse me. I think my biggest accomplishment would be my family, like my husband and my kids, and goofball. She's still in her pajamas. She's still morning mode.
Next is eye color.
Um, and getting my college degree. So I only got that last year. I think I finished it and graduated. So that was an accomplishment that I'm very proud of. Being married to my husband for over 9 years. You know, raising two of my kids to adulthood. Ava, please don't. And raising my other two kids, to be good people as far as they're raised right now. So yeah. Number six, what color are my eyes? They're kind of they're blue.
Just like mine.
Yeah, just like yours. Um, Number seven, what's my favorite candle scent? There's a certain flower called plumeria, and I really like that smell, as long as it's not overwhelming. Um, and then I really like some of the food smells, like apple cinnamon, pumpkin pie, um, things like that.
Next.
Sorry, I had to clear up a little distraction. She decided to leave. So what was that? My favorite candle scent. So yeah, like, there's another one I really like called Home Sweet Home, I think. And I like that. I like actual lilac smell, the actual lilac scent. There's, some generic ones that kind of smell soapy, and I don't really like those, but, so like flowers and food and spices, things like that. Um, which leads into number eight. Do I cook? Yes, I do. Made jambalaya last night for supper. I love baking. I made cookies with my daughter yesterday. Um, so yeah, I mean, I love to bake and cook. I wish I had more time to. Number nine, what is good about your life right now? Well, right now everything's pretty good. My family's healthy. My pets are healthy, even though my little dog is on antibiotics. He's still, I mean, healthy. Um, we're both working. We have a nice home. We have enough money for food and to live the lifestyle we want to live and have fun. So I would say right now everything's good. Um, what is your sign? Caution. um, no, actually, if you're going by the astrological signs, it's technically Aquarius, but I kind of fall into Capricorn or Aquarius depending on which horoscope fits best. So, um, what scares you about aging? Well, everybody, you know, tends to think, you know, looks or whatever, and for me, it's not. I've been in the medical field for quite a while. Um, I was actually a medical transcriptionist for almost 15 years, and um, the thing that scares me the most about aging is losing my memory, something like Alzheimer's, or, I mean, not even dementia. Dementia would be awful, but not nearly as bad as Alzheimer's. And, or something like ALS, where you're still in your head. Your brain still functions, your mind still functions, but your body doesn't, and you can't communicate. Um, and you can't function, and that scares me the most about aging is having something like that happen. Um, what's your favorite holiday? Anytime I get to give somebody something, so my family's birthdays, or Christmas, or, you know, Easter, things like that. Um, those are my favorite holidays. I love giving people things and um, celebrating with people, um, and just trying to show people that they're special to me. What's my guilty pleasure? I would say um, probably candy. um, like I showed you yesterday, those little peppermint chocolate bark squares that Ghirardelli's puts out. Those are a guilty pleasure. Ghirardelli also makes chocolate covered cashews with sea salt. And I have to be careful how often I buy those. um, I'm not a huge sweets person, but I definitely like the finer, nicer sweets periodically, and I'll treat myself once in a while. Um, what's my number 14 is what's my favorite show to binge watch? Um, I'd have to say I really liked watching Will and Grace when I binge watched that. And I really enjoyed watching Friends when I binge watched that. I'm not really watching anything right now because I'm trying to keep up with the whole YouTube community, and learn more about everybody that's in here, um, and kind of keep up with everything. And this week I'm failing miserably at it, but I'm trying real hard to catch up. So, other than all my new friends on YouTube, it's kind of those other two. Um, what can I not leave the house without? I cannot leave the house without my purse. Need to have my purse.
Or phone.
My daughter was
Or almost every time we go out, you're bringing your phone.
Kind enough to remind me that I need to bring my phone with places.
And your wallet.
Yep, my wallet's in my purse. And, but yeah, my phone, because we're in a day and age now where if an emergency happens, you have to rely on your cell phone because other people aren't quite as willing to open their door for you anymore, which is sad. But I understand it. I understand why things changed. And, yeah, it's, so I guess it would be those two, you know, like my purse, my phone, my keys. You know,
Please.
I'm not going far if I'm not taking my keys literally like around the block. And that's about it. Maybe across the yard. That's about it. Sorry, technical difficulties. um, am I a morning person or a night owl? Right now I'm neither. Because I don't like getting up early in the morning. And this last week I have not been able to stay up late because I've been so tired with, you know, learning everything at my new job. So, but normally I'm more of a night owl than a morning person. Definitely, absolutely, without a doubt.
Definitely a night owl.
Yes, I'm definitely a night owl.
Not a day owl.
My husband is more of a morning person, which was actually really nice when our daughter was very small, when she was a baby, because I would take the late hours, I would take the night shift, and then after, I can't remember what time we agreed on, but after whatever time, he would get up with her and take the morning shift, the early morning shift, if she got up, and that worked out really well. And we've definitely used our respective night and morning preferences to our advantage. What's my favorite genre of movie? I'll watch pretty much anything except I will not.
Shows.
Yes, I will not watch horror or violent films. I'm not dissing them. I understand that they're entertaining and some people really enjoy, you know, the adrenaline and the fun that comes with watching a scary movie. A horror film, a violent film, whatever. I just don't get into that. I'd rather sit through a rom-com, really, or a Disney movie, or,
Something
you know,
nice.
something hilarious, actually, you know, funny. You know, I don't
Something
like
actually good.
dumb funny movies. Like Dumb and Dumber wasn't really my thing. I just kind of sat there and went, well, there's time in my life I can't get back. You know, it just wasn't funny to me. I mean, some of the things were, you know, okay, they were kind of funny, but like the whole thing was like not funny, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm weird, maybe I'm just too literal, I'm not sure, but
But my mom does not like horror movies.
yeah.
That's all I know tonight.
The last thing I bought, yarn. I showed it to you yesterday.
Yeah. Yay.
Am I an introvert or an extrovert? I'm kind of a chameleon. When I first join into a group of people, I will be a lot more reserved. I, excuse me, I'll hold back a lot more. I won't say much. I won't do a whole lot. I'll just kind of watch and listen and kind of see what happens.
I like scary movies.
We're past that now. But once you get to know me, once I'm comfortable, then I'm much more of an extrovert, and you get a lot better idea of me, what I think and how I see things and what I feel and things like that. Um, so I'm kind of both, um, depending on the situation. And number 20, my favorite book. I don't have a whole lot of time to read right now, which is sad, but
I think I know one you like.
what's that?
Snowflake.
My daughter likes the book Snowflake. It's a book about a horse, of course.
And I also like Starlight. It's a book about a horse too. I have tons of books about horses.
She does. She has tons of books about horses.
So don't judge me.
Um, the one that has stuck with me for the longest time is Remember Me by Mary Higgins Clark, I think. I think that's who it's by. Um, just because I think it was just so well written. Um, and there's another one too, but I can't remember the title of it offhand. Um, but yeah, that one really, I mean, to this day, I'm just like, if I could read that one again, I would. So I guess maybe that's my favorite book. I want to read the Harry Potter series at some point. I like Harry Potter. I know it makes me kind of a dork, but color me
Harry
dork.
Potter? Did somebody just say Harry Potter?
Yes, Harry Potter.
I love Harry Potter.
um, so yeah, I would like to read that series at some time and, get more detail that you don't get from movies. Movies are good. Movies are entertaining. But I feel like books give you more information and give you an opportunity to create different theories and ideas in your head. They give you a better idea or give you your own idea about the characters and things like that. So, so there you have it. There's my 20 questions. Thank you again, Karin, for the tag. I appreciate it. Um, and because this is kind of at the tail end of it, I'm not sure who's done it and who hasn't. So if you're watching and you have not done 20 questions yet, please feel free to do it and say I tagged you because I'm tagging everybody who hasn't done it yet. How about that? I'm tagging everybody who hasn't done it yet. So,
My mom loves taking people.
yeah, until I see you next, I hope you have a wonderful holiday if you celebrate Thanksgiving. And if not,
If you don't,
I hope you have a wonderful week and I will see you soon. So until then, stay lovely. Bye bye.
so until the next